showstopper for this hour of Girl Next Door. It's a brand new one-piece Limelight Hydrangea tree. This plant, which is a beautiful color-changing plant, and again, you can see the different colors it'll go through the season, is offered at $109.98. Like Carolyn said in the preview, this plant that you receive will already be 4 seasons in, 4 years in.
It's a 4-year-old tree. That's big.
It's already growing, and it's going to be ready to plant when it's shipped to your area.
It's going to look like that. See these pictures?
Wow.
The one that we just
Carolyn.
like here.
Yeah,
these two on either side of this this hedge. Well, we'll show it to you coming up.
Show that next. There it is. Yeah, that's.
My gosh! It's going to get that. It's already that tall. All it's got to do is the branches to grow out and get the blooms on the end.
Wow.
You're going to have an amazing ornamental tree this summer.
This is beautiful, and again, you can see some of the other colors that will.
Well, it changes into those colors.
Right.
Yeah.
M132196 is the item number. This is gorgeous. So it comes to us in this gallon pot.
It's
right?
a 3-gallon pot.
3-gallon pot?
It's a 3-gallon pot. It's a 4-year-old tree. So let me show you guys. We've been growing this tree for you for 4 years. So when you get it out of the box, it's already going to be full of foliage, and it's already going to have little babies starting to grow. You can see on the end of this leaf, they're already starting to pop out. This is a tree that is well on its way. So I know sometimes when you buy an ornamental tree, it's like, ho hum, diddly dum, I gotta wait 3 years to see anything. This you're going to get a beautiful, the branches are gonna get this big, and it's gonna get taller this summer. This is what we call a paniculata. So unlike a lot of hydrangeas that need mostly morning sun or like a shady, sunny area, this one can take more sunshine. And I couldn't wait to get this into my Girl Next Door collection because for many years I bought these from Philip Watson. And I have like 10 of these in my yard. I have one on either side of my front porch, the height of which is now to the 2nd-story window. These get into a beautiful, large, ornamental tree, and they're very low maintenance. So if you're wondering what color do I get, the leaves start out, or the blooms start out green, and then they go from this color into the white. So this one's already starting to turn white. And then in the late summer, they start to get some pink mixed in. And then by fall, you've got almost like a beautiful dark cranberry color.
Wow.
So you're going to get all this range of color from this one tree. And these make the most amazing, gorgeous, ginormous cut flowers.
It looks like a beautiful topiary that's been professionally shaped for you, and that'll be already done for you. So when I get this home, is it already staked, or do I have to put
already
the stake?
staked.
Okay.
It's already staked. You just need to. So this is going to be something you want to add some acid fertilizer to the soil because hydrangeas love acid, more acid, lower pH. So this will not turn these blooms blue like some hydrangeas, but you want to try to add that acid fertilizer, have a really good garden soil mixed in. This is not for a pot, you guys. This is not a teeny tree. You want to put this in the ground.
Okay.
But if you're looking for, maybe you have an established yard and some of your older trees have died and you want something that's not so hard and big to maintain, this is absolutely perfect. You will get these big pinnacle-shaped blooms this summer.
Now, are those multiple trees where I'm seeing two trunks?
No, the trunk will split.
It does split, okay.
Yes, that's what I started out with a tree like littler than this. It was half this size on either side of my front door.
Cool.
And now it looks like those two giant, like the next picture coming up. That's what's on either side of my front door now.
Jeez,
and you cut them back every fall. You can cut them down to just bare branches. And they will bloom again starting in the spring. You'll get the flowers on this midsummer, and they go all the way to through the fall. And then you can cut them, you can dry them.
Look how welcoming that house is.
That's a fall scene with the same tree, because these blossoms all turn pink like that. And you know, I've got, this tree is still full of blossoms at Halloween time.
Wow.
I usually have to, when my garden guys come over to do my fall cleanup, it's usually the week of Thanksgiving. That's when they come. And this still has, you know, the dark red. Now they're starting to get a little bit dried looking. So I always say save those flowers because then I'll put them in a big vase or 3.
Yeah. Are they fragrant?
Yes, they are. And they'll have a slight fragrance, and also you'll attract pollinators with this. So you will have the butterflies and busy bees flying around in your tree, which is fantastic. So again, I love this tree. Look, it's definitely an investment, but this is an investment for years and years and decades at your house.
Well, you know, our homes are investments, and we want to make them look the best we can. And so you get 2 of these, like you saw in that video, framing both sides of the house. And imagine everyone walking through the neighborhood, and your house is the one that stands out because you've got this light show of beautiful colors starting from the spring.
And I want you to see
all the way through the fall.
How big this is. So it's going to come with the stake. It's also going to come with a sack around it. You can plant it right in the ground. You don't have to take it. You're going to take it out of the plastic pot, of course. But you can see all of
how big of a hole and how deep.
You want to dig twice as big and twice as deep as the root ball.
Okay.
But I just want to point this so you can see, look at all the growth on this tree. And sorry, I was going to show the top. There's the bottom, thank you. But look at all the growth on this tree. All the branches have multiple stems coming out, and this is ready to go. Guys, this is 4 years old, and I want to mention, you may see other trees like this for sale, even here at QVC, for around this price, maybe a little less, but they are not this big or this old. This is an amazing value for a 4-year-old tree. And that means less waiting for you. It's going to perform this year. This is a very long-lived tree. My trees are at least 15 years old. They're in front of my house now. So it's not going to become a 40-foot maple.
I love this next picture where you see this gorgeous estate. Look at that yard with those beautiful trees.
And these will easily get 15, 20 feet tall.
Wow.
And you can trim them in any shape you want. I want to mention too, if you've got, you want to see less at the bottom, you want to have more of a rounded shape at the top, it won't hurt you or will hurt the tree to go out and cut off some limbs.
Okay.
You can shape it into whatever shape you want, but just make sure it's getting some sun. You don't want to put this in the shade. A sunny area to partly sunny area is perfect for this tree. This is a hydrangea that can take more sun. And also, because it's a tree, you're going to water it in when it's new until it's established, the first couple of months that you get it. But after that, it's like no maintenance. I mean, honestly, use the time release fertilizer at the beginning of the season. You don't have to worry about watering this constantly like some hydrangea shrubs. Just the amount of rain that falls on it is fine. That's the wrong garden guide. But you will get a garden guide with this.
Yep, sorry.
And it will tell you exactly how to care for this. This is one of my absolute favorite things. I have these up and down my driveway in the mulch bed. I have them on either side of my front door, as I mentioned. And then in the back along the fence, my neighbor comes over all the time and says, oh my gosh, your hydrangea blooms are spilling over into my yard. I absolutely love it.
Do you watch the graduation of changing
You can.
colors too? Can you imagine like taking bets on which one is going to go from green to white to pink next?
Yep. And again, I can't stress enough, nobody is offering a tree this age. This is a 4-year-old tree, and it's a fantastic value for a tree that's this age that we have never shipped. I don't think anybody has shipped a tree this age out, or we never do 3-gallon pots. That's a rarity, but we wanted you to have success and not have to wait.
Put yours on the list. Put your name in the hat to get yours. And the only way to do so is by putting it in your cart and checking out, and then it will ship when it's appropriate for your part of the country to plant these.
Guaranteed. You'll love it. Yeah, I love mine. I'll put pictures on my Facebook page of mine.
Yeah, we'd love to see it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much,
Thanks,
Carolyn.
Jane. This was
nice
so
to
fun.
see you.
Good to see you,
We'll do
too.
it again for
Yes.
sure.